All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Havakradash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, your brother Karat is out back with another lesson, and its title has to be Godly Fear. What is it? All right, so this is Hebrews 12 and 28. Wherefore we, who is the we? All right, the Israelites, okay? All right, the Israelites, okay? You got to remember that, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, receiving a kingdom which cannot be moved, all right, which cannot be destroyed, taken over by another, all right, like all these other kingdoms have been. Let us have grace whereby we may serve Yahweh acceptably with reverence and godly fear. All right, so let's look at this word godly fear. And the word in the Greek is the Strong's 2124.
Strong's G 2124. Eulabia. Eulabia.
All right, it says eulabia. All right, it says with caution, circumspect discretion. All right, avoidance, a reasonable shunning. All right, so what are we avoiding? All right, we are avoiding the ways of the world. All right, what's one thing that's coming up that we as Hebrew Israelites know that we should not be celebrating? They call it Christmas. All right. That's a thing that we need to avoid. All right. Why is that? Because that's a holiday for the heathen. All right. We are cautious and use circumspect when we walk around in this world. Okay. Let's look at some of these words. Caution. Let's see, define.
Caution.
It says care taken to avoid danger or mistakes. All right. And one thing that we do on a daily basis is transgress the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. So, but what we do when we have that godly fear, all right, we are cautious. We try to avoid making mistakes. All right, avoid sinning. All right. Let's look up circumspect.
Circumspection.
All right, it says the quality of being weary and unwilling to take risk. Prudence. All right, prudence. All right, let's look up that word prudence.
Prudence.
All right, it says the quality of being prudent, cautiousness. All right, so that means you are, what did we just say caution was? All right, let's go back to it. Care to avoid danger or mistakes. And what is the, most dangerous thing that we could do? All right, is go against the ways of the Lord. So we are cautious, all right, and we use circumspect and discretion. All right, it says discretion.
Discretion.
The quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing private information. All right, so how are we supposed to conduct ourselves? Let's see. I think it's 1 John. Oh yeah, it's 1 Peter Slakia. All right, it's 1 Peter 1 and 15. But as he which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. All right, if we look to the right in the NIV, it says, but just as he has called you is holy, so be holy in all you do. So that conversation goes into our conduct. Let's look it up. Because when you do something, it's an action. And the word here is Strong's G 391.
Strong's G 391. Anastrophe. Anastrophe.
All right, and astrophe, it says manner of life, conduct, behavior. Okay, so within our behavior, we're supposed to be holy. Within our discretion, we are supposed to be holy. All right, the quality of behaving, all right, or speaking in such a way as to avoid offense, offending who? All right, first and foremost, Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and the brothers. Okay. And then you got that word down there, circumspection, as one and caution as one of the words that was in godly fear. Let's go back to Hebrews. And the word here in the Greek again is eulabia, all right? And the avoidance, okay? What are we avoiding? We're avoiding transgressing the laws of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, so it says avoidance.
Avoidance.
The action of keeping away from or not doing something. All right, and what are we not supposed to do? We're not supposed to sin, all right? Because what? Sin is transgression of the law. And we don't want to continue to transgress the laws of the Lord. All right, this is 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Looking over here to the right, everyone who sins breaks the law. In fact, sin is lawlessness. Okay, so we avoid lawlessness to the best of our ability. All right, even though we live in a lawless society, we still do our best to do what we can to show you how about Shema Shai we love him. All right, let's look at Daniel. An example in Daniel that he showed forth godly fear. All right, that reverence for the Lord. Okay, that respect. All right, this is Daniel 6 and 10. Now, when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber toward Jerusalem. All right, so he faced toward the east. Okay, he was in Babylon. He kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before Yahweh as he did before. So right here, when it says he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed, that's serving the Lord. That's showing that godly fear. Okay, that's showing Lord reverence and respect. Okay, let's go back to Hebrews. We gotta be more giving more to the Lord reverence. Let's look at that word reverence.
Strong's G 127. Eidos. Eidos.
All right, it says eidos. It says a sense of honor. Okay. All right, let's look at it as a sense of honor because that's what it says. We're going to skip over shame. All right, shame for us being in the situation that we in. All right, modesty. All right, reverence, regard for others, respect. So respect for the Lord, by serving the Lord. This is what we're supposed to do. Serve the Lord. Let's look at the word reverence. It says deep respect for someone or something. So Daniel showed forth his godly fear and his reverence to the Lord by praying 3 times a day. All right, so godly fear. Let's look this up. All right, it says from quotes. Job 28:28, Psalms 11:10, Psalms 111:10, Proverbs 9:19, Proverbs 15:33, Ecclesiastes 12:13 and 14, which I know that one. It says the the conclusion of the whole matter is to fear the Lord and keep his commandments. And again, that's another way that we don't transgress the law, by keeping the commandments to the best of our abilities. Okay? But it's continuing on in this quote. It says, so there are times when it is good and right to have healthy fear. The thought of offending the Most High should scare us, okay? Because guess what? When we offend the Lord, what are we doing? We are transgressing the law. And what does Romans 6:23 say? For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Yahweh is eternal life through Yahweh Shai Mashiach. All right, so my point in reading that is that when we sin, we offend the Lord, and the Lord can put us to death, okay? And do you want to be put to death? Because the Lord is putting people to death left and right, all right? So let's look at this one. It says, according to Psalms 1:10, it says, the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all those who do his commandments. And who's the one that's who are the people that are supposed to be doing the commandments of the Lord? You Israelites, okay? His praise endures forever. When we fear him, when we fear Yahweh, his divine and unfathomable wisdom becomes available to us. It says wisdom is key. Cultivate an attitude of godly fear. So how do you cultivate that attitude of godly fear? Get in these scriptures, all right? Learn these laws to the best of your abilities and try to keep them, all right? Here's a simple law that we can keep. This is Deuteronomy 8:10. When thou hast eaten and art full, then thou shalt bless Yahweh thy power for the good land which he hath given thee. All right. So the Lord is worthy to be praised. Okay. All right. And when we are finished eating our meals, bless the meal, man. All right. Say the Wadi Haba Shema Shah for the meal. All right. You can say in the Hebrew, but I'm trying to remember how to say it. Yep, Barak Zamal called Waya Yanta Wadi Haba Shema Shah. All right. And bless this food and this drink, the Wadi Haba Shema Shah. All right. So Barak, dang, it's slipping my mind. All right, Salakia. But just ask the Lord to bless the food that you just ate, man. That's one simple law we could keep. All right. And then pray. Pray always. Let me see. Pray without ceasing. Like we saw Daniel do. And it was Barak Zah Mal called Wayayan the water Rabbi Yabashim Shai. All right. Look, and here you go. This is the Lord speaking. This is in Luke right here saying, pray always. Watch therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. All right, the Lord Yahweh Shai is telling you to pray so you be able to come when the things that come to pass, which are coming. All right, you'll be able to stand before Yahweh Shai and be like, all right, he's going to say that my good and faithful servant. And whatever it is, his follow-on sentence may be for you, okay? But praying is a good thing, all right? And Daniel did it, and we could do it. That's something simple we could do. Pray to the Lord 3 times a day. I need to do it more. Yahweh desire I can, okay? But to show forth godly fear is to be cautious, to show discretion, all right? To have avoidance, and do what you can to keep the laws to the best of your ability, all right? And offend less, man, okay? So, Lord, will you was edified? I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Hawakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect, Kwam Yasharalim, Mawaf Lababah, shalom.